everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Libra, since I did say I would do another Libra reading. So I'm going to shuffle these cards up, then we're going to get right into it. Hope y'all having a good day so far. You know, the devils are deviling and trying to fuck up my day as always, but it's cool. People just be straight demons. Shuffle one time for the one time, and then we're going to get right into it for the sign of Libra. Please take what resonate and leave the rest. Resonate for sun, moon, or your rising sign. Oh yeah, I did say I was going to shuffle one more time. Alright, for my sign of Libra, for the sign of Libra, Spirit, may I please have the messages for the sign of Libra? Damn, that shit popped out. Pop goes the weasel. So we got the Knight of Swords in the upright. So Libra, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius in your chart. You could be wanting to make a big change. You could be rushing towards someone. So you could be leaving somewhere and trying to arrive somewhere else. Like I said, you could be in a hurry coming towards someone. Now, you could be feeling like you're holding a sword of truth, so you could be wanting to be honest and direct with someone. You could be impatient, or you know that this person is impatient with you, or their patience has ran out in regards to you. So you could be wanting to act on an impulse. You could be trying to be bold and witty with how you take this action towards this person. And then we have the Page of Wands in the upright, Sagittarius energy. So you could be coming towards a Sagittarius. So this could be some sort of good news. You could be wanting to give someone a letter in person, or you could want to call them on the phone about a big change, an opportunity. Now, someone could have Sagittarius in their chart if they're not a Sagittarius. This could be about someone's reputation, maybe your reputation. So you could be optimistic, full of energy. So this could just be you in these energies. So you could be in both of these energies, wanting to be creative on how you come towards someone. You could have Aquarius and Sagittarius in your chart, Libra. So maybe you're wanting to make the change to give someone good news. Maybe you have been holding on to whatever this news is, not wanting to give this news to this person, because you could know that you giving them whatever this good news is will make them cheerful, bring them excitement, allow them to plan. Then we have community in the reverse. So there could be a community of people that's unhappy about you making this change of giving someone some sort of good news that you know you had to give them. So there could be reunions being postponed, canceled, because of you deciding to give someone this good news. Now, this could be someone who doesn't deal with their family. They could have ran away from their family, is distant from their family. They could have a family with an Aries. Or there could be an Aries in their family that could have worked with a community of people to try to hold back this good news. or wanted you to hold back this good news from this person. But Libra, you could be deciding to make the change and give someone this opportunity, or take the opportunity to actually give them this good news, despite this community of people being unhappy of your decision. Then we have returning to one's roots in the reverse. So there could be a Scorpio who's a part of this community. They could be letting go of the past and focusing on the future. They could be maturing and growing up. They could have traveled to faraway places, left home, or this is the person that you're giving good news. This could be a Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart. Any more for the sign of Libra, spirit for Libra? What's the T? Any more, plenty more. What's the T? Then we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So whoever this Aries is, that's a part of someone's family that they could have left behind, a part of this community, they could be rude to this person because of this news that they're going to be receiving. Maybe they wanted to bully this person from receiving this good news, or just bully this person because they knew that this person was going to receive some good news, despite them trying to delay this, procrastinate on allowing someone to receive this news, or put them in a state of procrastination so that they don't receive good news. So they could have tried to play the dictator in this person's life. They wanted to be a tyrant. They wanted to be impulsive, abusive, and just nasty towards this person because they didn't want this person to receive this good news. Whoever this is, that's a Scorpio or have Scorpio in their chart. Any more for the sign of Libra, spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the T for me, for we? And then we got Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius energy once again. So while you're in this Page of Wands energy, there could also be another Sagittarius that's a part of this community. They could be imbalanced. They could be indulging in the excess. They could be trying to start conflict because of their lack of perspective on why someone is receiving good news, or why you want to give this person this good news. Because like I said, this could put a whole community of people, as well as this person's family, in a discord, because they wanted this person to be reckless, or seem like they were reckless, so they wouldn't receive this good news. Wanted this person to be imbalanced, and they knew that if they received this good news, they wouldn't be imbalanced. They would be able to plan, able to act off of their bright ideas that they have, be cheerful, when these people could have wanted the absolute opposite for this person. Because they are unhappy, they could have wanted this person to be unhappy. Now, along with this community of people that don't want this person to receive this good news, their family could be a part of this community, and they could be unhappy because this person decided to distance themselves from these people. They don't want to deal with their family, as well as this community of people that doesn't want them to be balanced, doesn't want them to receive this good news. Any more for the sign of Libra, spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the T for me, for we? Whoa. So it could be a messy situation. Things could have gotten out of control. And we got the Magician in the upright. So they could feel like this community of people, Libra, that doesn't want you to give someone this good news, they could feel like that this person would have the ability to create and take action, like I said, on their plans, be able to make plans, have some sort of power with whatever this good news is. Maybe they'll have power over these people, over their family, over this community. This could be in regards to their performance, their skill. Maybe they are a magician, or they have the ability to manifest. So they could be creating something. They could be realizing their willpower in a situation. What else for the sign of Libra, spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? What's the tea for me, for me? Then we got the world in the upright. So yeah, whatever this good news is, Libra, that you're wanting to give to someone to bring them a big change, a big opportunity, this could lead them to success, and this could be all due to their creativity, their skill, their performance, their willpower to continue on, even though this community, as well as their family that worked together with this community, they wanted to bully this person out of this position, or bully them so that they would be too imbalanced to be able to create. So they could be headed towards success, or they could have completed something, and that's why you're wanting to give them this good news, because they were able to complete out a cycle, accomplish something. Maybe they had to get away from this family and this community to be able to accomplish something. So now that they're away from this family as well as this community, they can have a sense of belonging, a sense of wholeness. So they could be being well known globally, and they could be satisfied. What else for the sign of Libra? And we got making a break for it in the upright, Aquarius energy. Now, if this Aquarius had a hand in trying to keep this away from this person, Libra, you guys could have worked together, and that's why you could have been procrastinating on giving this person the good news. Maybe this Aquarius wanted to come in towards this person and give this person the good news. Maybe they wanted to play Captain Save-A-Ho, or whatever they wanted to do, or why they wanted to be the one to be able to give someone good news, Libra. But they could have been deceptive towards this person, lying. Maybe they lied to you, tried to trick you, tried to steal from this person. They could have tried to steal this person's creativity. And maybe you could be seeing the truth about this, and that's why you're wanting to rush in with this swift news, this good news, because you could be seeing the truth. So whoever this Aquarius is could have been someone's enemy disguised as a friend, trying to spy on this person, try to use their resources to be able to cheat them out of something, cheat them out of success. So they could have been trying to steal this person's skills, steal this person's creativity. They could have been doing magic on this person to be able to steal their creativity and skills anymore. So this community of people, you can know that they were trying to direct someone's will elsewhere. Then we have burden in the upright. So for this other Sagittarius, that could be indulging excess, trying to bring someone conflict. They could be burdened by you, Libra, wanting to give this person this good news. So they could have tried to burden someone, like I said, with trying to bring conflict to someone in the excess, overload them with responsibility, put pressure on them. They wanted them to be constrained and burned out so they couldn't focus on their creativity and their skill. They could have also wanted this person to be taken for granted. But now this Sagittarius could be burdened in the return now that this person will be receiving good news, because you're making the decision to do so. And then we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Scorpio energy. So there could be a Scorpio that wanted to rush in, give someone unrequited love, have a one-night stand with someone, be a manipulator. They wanted to cheat on their person or make it seem like someone was a cheater, a homewrecker. But now there could be a community of people, like I said, unhappy and sad because they either weren't able to do this, or they could realize that this person is not allowing anyone in. So they feel like even if they were to come towards this person trying to manipulate them, they wouldn't be able to, because the person is standing in their willpower. They have the willpower to say no, to reject anyone that needs to be rejected. I call judgment. I hear that. I do too. Call judgment on these hoes. Anymore for the sign of Libra. Then we got conflict in reverse. So there could have been a Leo, also a part of this community or someone's family, that is now wanting to compromise because this Scorpio wasn't able to come in, give someone requited love, seem like they were a home wrecker, try to manipulate them. So now that these community of people that work with someone's family realize that they're not falling for the okie doke, and they're not wanting to direct their will to whatever these people, this community of people, want them to do, so that they'll seem like a home wrecker, seem like they're just someone that is reckless, always indulging in one night stands. So now this Leo is wanting to compromise in the conflict, reach an agreement. So now certain people could be wanting to let go because they realize that this person is going to receive this good news regardless of what they've been doing, because the willpower that they have to reject what no longer serves them. And you could be seeing this, Libra, and that's why you're wanting to make the decision to give them this good news. Then we have judgment in the reverse. So there could be, you could have been very indecisive, Libra. Maybe you felt like you didn't know how to judge the situation or judge this person, if you should give them this good news or not. Maybe you were waiting something out to see if they would fall for the okie doke, not have the willpower to withstand the burdens that these people try to put this person through. So you could have tried to weather whatever this is to see if this person had self-doubt or if they actually believed in themselves. You wanted to see if they had a lack of self-awareness, but you could be seeing that they're very self-aware of what's going on around them, what they need to do and what they need not to do. So you could have been waiting for these community of people that wanted to work against someone to see if they had the unwillingness to learn from lessons. And this could be lessons of love. Like I said, being a home wrecker, having one night stands, being reckless with their sexual energy. So there could be a Cancer that's also involved. They could feel like they're disconnected with someone. They could feel like they're imbalanced, or these communities of people, or this community of people, they wanted someone to be disconnected when it came to a love offer. They wanted them to be imbalanced, wanted them to always be in unequal situations that was incompatible for them, so that they will always be in an unhappy relationship. Hello. So like I said, these community people wanted to direct this person's will. Maybe they're staying in solitude, staying to themselves, trying to focus on their path. And so this person wouldn't focus on their path. These people wanted to direct someone's will to indulge in situations that no longer serve them. So always having one night stands, even if they knew that the other party had a spouse or a partner. They wanted them to be reckless with this person, allow them to cheat with them, They always wanted them to have an unrequited love situation. They could have even went to the extent of trying to ruin someone's reputation so that they wouldn't receive an actual love offer, someone that is deserving of them and that they will be deserving of as well. And we have endings in the feet in the upright. There could be a Gemini also a part of this community of people. They could be lacking faith, or this community wanted someone to lack faith in regards to love, in regards to some sort of good news that would clear their reputation, in regards to an opportunity when it came to their creativity. They wanted them to lack faith, wanted them to feel like they wouldn't be able to close out a cycle, leave people in the past, learn lessons. So they could have tried to betray this person in multiple ways. And you could have just been watching all of this go down to see what this person was going to do, Libra. So there could have been this community of people speaking ill of this person, trying to curse them, trying to put them in a position to where they would have the inability to cope, so they wouldn't be able to perform and focus on their creativity. They wanted to exhaust this person, wanted them to feel like a failure, just so that they would focus on unrequited love situations. What else for the sign of Libra, Spirit for Libra? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? What's the tea for my Libras? Whoa, ski. So, yeah. Travel and news in the reverse. So, there could be a Sagittarius that's returning from a trip or vacation, but they could realize that it's bad timing. This could be the Sag that wanted to have someone imbalance, burden someone, Libra, but they could realize that it was bad timing. Something could have happened during these travels, or they could realize that they weren't able to do something, or maybe this Sagittarius wanted to stop someone from traveling, tried to make it seem like it was bad news for this person to travel, wanted this person to lose motivation when it came to some sort of travel that they were going to be doing. And this could be in regards to them getting some good news. Anymore? So maybe this Sagittarius wanted to take this person's good news so they could have worked with this Aquarius to try to take an opportunity from this person, Libra. And during them returning from this trip or vacation, they could have traveled near this person to try and take an opportunity, but they could be realizing that they weren't able to take this opportunity. So they could be traveling back home, back to where they came from, unfulfilled, that they were unsuccessful at whatever it is they were trying to do. Stop somebody from traveling, stop an offer from coming towards them. If this is in regards to a love offer, they could have wanted to cheat with a love offer that this person is getting, so the person wouldn't come towards them, but they could have gotten rejected. Then we got dreams in the reverse. So we got Scorpio energy. So, like I said, someone could have Scorpio in their chart. So they could be getting some sort of clarity that they made a poor choice and that they have lack of options and opportunities, or they could just be realizing that they made a poor choice when trying to make someone have a lack of options and opportunities. So they could be coming back to reality, seeing things for what they are, that they can't make someone have a lack of options and opportunities because this person has clarity. Then we have the Chariot in the reverse, Cancer energy again. So this Cancer wanted to try to assert themselves when trying to make someone go down the wrong direction, and that's why these people, a part of this community, wanted someone to make poor choices. Maybe they wanted this person to drugs, be intoxicated, so that they'll be able to make poor choices. Maybe they wanted this person to feel like the reality of things is that they weren't worthy of having an actual love offer. They weren't worthy of receiving good news, or that they wouldn't receive good news. All because they wanted them to go down the direction of what they wanted them to go down, so that they would be seen as having a lack of self-control, not having the willpower to learn from past mistakes, learn lessons in life, be able to focus on their creativity. So this Cancer could have been very aggressive with trying to imbalance this person, just like everybody else a part of this community. And then we have Rest in the reverse. This Libra energy, your energy, Libra. So you could be looking for spiritual strength at this time, because these people are trying to burden you. If you are someone with Libra in your chart, or if this is a Libra going through this as well, you could be awakening, or these people and whatever they were trying to do towards you could have caused you to go through an awakening. And because you were able to have the willpower to gain spiritual strength, you could be rejoining the world. And maybe these people wanted you to feel like you were disconnected from everything and everyone that was actually good for you. Now, also, too, what I'm getting, if it isn't you, Libra, that needs to bring someone some sort of good news, it could be a Sagittarius. So, like I said, a Sagittarius could have worked with an Aquarius, and they could have taken a trip or a vacation where they were supposed to give someone good news, but they didn't give this person the good news. Maybe they felt like it was bad timing to give this person whatever this good news is, or something, like I said, happened during these travels. Or they could have tried to run off with this Aquarius, take whatever this opportunity is, take whatever this good news is. Then we had the Page of Cups in a reverse. So there could be a Pisces that could be a part of this community, a part of someone's family, your family, Libra, or someone else's, that could be suffering from childhood problems, sexual abuse. They could be receiving bad news in regards to someone receiving this good news, whether you, Libra, or someone with Libra in their chart. So they could feel like their dreams are unfulfilled because you or this person had the willpower to continue on even after all the bullying, them being tyrants, trying to dictate how their life would go. So now they could be unfulfilled, unhealed. Maybe they didn't want this person to be able to heal because they're unhealed. They suffer from childhood issues. So they could have not wanted this person to be able to heal and learn from past mistakes or life lessons because they don't learn from life lessons. So this could be in regards to someone's dreams. Maybe something is taking place, or they're getting something in regards to their dreams, or maybe they feel like this person's dreams will come true with whatever this good news is. And this Pisces could be upset right along with this community of people or this family because they're not receiving the good news. They're actually receiving bad news while they know this person is about to receive good news. And that's because they actually done the work. So these could be a whole community of people that don't like to do the work. They don't like to heal. Hello. So they could be upset at someone else's good news, someone else's progress, someone else's ability to learn life lessons. And then we have the Emperor in the reverse. So whoever this Aries is, that's a part of someone's family, that's also a part of this community that work together to try to imbalance someone, bully someone, to make them go down the wrong path. They could have been abusing their power when it came to you, Libra, or someone else. They could have been very stubborn, not wanting to stop abusing their power. They had a lack of discipline. They wanted someone else to have a lack of discipline, wanted someone to be reckless. Now, this could also be someone who is out of control. They could be an absent father. They could have issues with their children. So they could have tried to create issues in your life, Libra, or someone else's that has children. So they could have not wanted this person or you to have a good relationship with your children because they don't have a good relationship with their children. And like I said, this could be someone a part of your family. So they could have just wanted you to be out of control just like them. And they wanted to abuse their power to do this. For the sign of Libra, Spirit. For the sign of Libra, any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? Hey, hey. That's funny how I stood up on my arm. So we got the Death in the upright. So Libra, you could possibly have Scorpio in your chart, like I said, or this could be someone else. If you have Libra in your chart, this could just be for you. And you could have Libra and Scorpio in your chart. But there was a death to a part of you, the old you. So you could have went through some spiritual transformation, made a change. You could have cut people off, stayed distant from people, learned life lessons, like I said, learn from your past mistakes, and you chose to go on a new journey. You chose to have a new beginning. And this new beginning involved you letting go of a lot of people, letting go of certain ways. You made a transition. This could have been sudden or unexpected. So you could have gotten closure from a lot of people or situations to where these people could be hurt because they feel like they haven't received closure. Now, you could be releasing something. You could be changing up what you do for work. And maybe your boss is upset because you're wanting to change up what you do for work. You're wanting to release this situation. You're wanting to release this job, let go, make a change, and they could be upset. They could have abused their power. Hello. And that's why you're wanting to end this, make a change, because there's someone, your boss could be someone that likes to abuse their power. They like to be stubborn, cause problems, try to make you imbalanced. Any more? So they could have tried to make things harder for you because they wanted you to stay stuck, Libra. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Any more for the sign of Libra? Any more? What's the T? So we got yes. We got a hard yes on that one. And then we got marriage in the reverse. So there could be a Pisces that is a part of your family. Libra, you could have a family with a Pisces, and you could have let go of this person because you realize that it's just a dysfunctional family. Like I said, this could be your family that worked together with a community of people. And they could have tried to put a lot of obstacles on your path because they didn't want you to release them. And they didn't want to release you. They wanted to have control over you, control over your life. They wanted you to stay stuck in unhappy situations. Like I said, we got 2 cards out here that states these people wanted you to have or be in unhappy situations, unhappy family, unhappy love life. So even if you were with someone that wasn't treating you right, they wanted you to stay with that person because they are what? Unhappy. These are a bunch of unhappy people, and they wanted you to be unhappy too. Because these could be a whole bunch of unhealed people that like to focus on other people and what they got going on in life. If you're someone that has the ability to make changes, to let go, to release certain situations, to make a change in regards to yourself. These are people that don't want to change. They refuse to change. They refuse to stay stuck in what they believe in or what they want for people. They want the absolute worst for you, but they want you to stay around them. And then we got the King of Cups and the upright. So if this Pisces is someone that you have a family with, Libra, they could want to now be in this King of Cups energy in the upright, wanting to show compassion, or they could want you to have compassion for you because you release them and you don't want to deal with them any longer. So they could be trying to come in, act like they're mature now, act like they've grown up, trying to be friendly. They could want forgiveness in a situation as well. They could be wanting to change from having a dysfunctional family with you to being family oriented, being devoted. Then we got apathy in the upright. Billy Gustin, sure. Yeah, they do that on purpose. Probably was sent in because they don't want you to have a happy relationship. They don't want people coming towards you to actually love you. They want to put you in your head, take you off your path. This is what people are doing now. If y'all realize, it's a lot of people out here working together to try and take people off of their spiritual paths. And they try to do this with distractions. And everybody wants love. Everybody needs somebody or be wanting somebody in their life to love them and to love back. But they use that as a weapon, as a distraction to take you off of your path. So they try to put people on your path that's going to do the complete opposite. People that's going to have you in your head. People that's going to have you confused. People that's going to have you in third-party situations and just not be honest with you. Come in with ulterior motives. That's what these people do. But like I said, we got apathy in the upright, Cancer energy. So whoever this Cancer is that you could be feeling like you're just incompatible with, you don't want to deal with, or this Pisces could have Cancer in their chart. Or there could be a Cancer that wanted you to be rejected from a King of Cups. If there's two Pisces energy, you could have a family with the Pisces, and then there could be another Pisces also involved in this situation who's actually in the upright. But this Cancer energy could want you to get rejected by this person. They could want you to miss an opportunity. And that's why these people could have worked together to try to send someone in, or multiple people in, for you to have a one-night stand with, be seen like you're just reckless with your sexual energy. So they could have wanted to manipulate you so you wouldn't receive this offer from this King of Cups. So they wanted to stagnate you in any way that they could. Put illusions on your path. Preoccupy you with negative things. But whoever this Cancer is, they could be self-absorbed. They could be depressed. And that's why they could have wanted you to be depressed. Maybe their love life is unhappy. They could be in an unhappy relationship, feeling incompatible with who they are with. Or they could have tried to give this Pisces an offer, and this Pisces could have rejected them. So they could be in regret that they even came towards this person trying to offer them, because they got rejected. And they did all this trying to come in between this person giving you an offer, trying to take you off the path, make it seem like you were reckless. Also, they could come in with this offer just to be rejected. So now their ass is in regret, depressed, and bored. Sitting there looking stupid. Sitting under a tree looking stupid. And definitely. Oh yeah, they def going to receive their karma. Hello, Capricorn. And then we got pain in the reverse. So Libra, these people could have tried to cause you constant heartbreak. Like I said, they didn't want you in a happy situation. They didn't want you to be loved or for you to be able to give love. They wanted you lonely. They wanted you alienated. They wanted you to always be in separation from someone that actually deserved you and someone that you actually deserve. They wanted you to be depressed just like them, but you could be releasing this pain, overcoming the depression that these people wanted you in, just because they didn't want you to be happy, because they wanted you to be in the same boat as them, unhappy. So you could be more positive at this time, optimistic, and just giving forgiveness and moving on. And then we got transition in the reverse. So with this Aquarius that could have tried to run off with a Sagittarius, troubles could be arriving for this Aquarius. So they could have a lack of progress during their travels. So like I said, if they were traveling with a Sagittarius to come towards you, Libra, to do something to you, they could have a lack of progress, because like I said, something could have happened during their travels to stop them in their tracks anymore. So they could have tried to stop you from transitioning, making a change, releasing them. So these people are all a part of your family, as well as the community that your family work with, just to ensure that you were unhappy. Ooh, that sun in a way I can't see. Oh yeah, they never do. They never do. They never do. That's why they be so hurt when you turn the tables on their ass. They be expecting you to be stuck in your feelings, questioning why, wanting you to chase. Any more for the sign of Libra? So we got fulfillment in the reverse. So this Pisces, that's a part of your family, or that you have a family with, they could be unfulfilled at this time. Now, if they're in a unhappy family with someone else, even though you may have children with this person, they could be in an unhappy family with another person as well, and they could be feeling unfulfilled. And they could be having nightmares because they tried to ruin your love life, stagnate you, not only your love life, but in regards to you being creative, in regards to you receiving good news. They wanted you to be suffering, but they could realize that they have a lack of accomplishment when it comes to this. So they are unfulfilled by trying to unfulfill you, or make sure that you are unfulfilled. Then we got charity and giving in the reverse. So they could be unfulfilled because you could be getting good news about a gift. So you could be receiving a gift. You could be getting some sort of charity, a donation, or some sort of money. And this could be all because you had the willpower to withstand everything that was going on behind the scenes, with people trying to stop you from receiving support, receiving help. Any more for the sign of Libra? Any more, plenty more? What's the tea for me, for we? Any more, spirit? Any more? Then we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Like I said, it is Leo energy that is now wanting to compromise and end the conflict, but they could have been very aggressive towards you, very demanding when it came to some sort of gifts. So like I said, these people could have tried to hold back this good news of a gift or some support for you, Libra, because they didn't want you to receive this. They wanted to have dictatorship over what you received. They could have been very overbearing, very nosy, always watching you, always running behind you to see what you were investing in, to see if what they were doing towards you was working, if it was stagnating you, if you were depressed, if you were in pain because of all the burden that they tried to put on you, all the pressure from them trying to bully you. Then we have the Knight of Wands in the upright, Sagittarius energy. So like I said, they wanted you to have a lack of direction. They wanted to control your direction of your will. So they wanted you to go down the wrong path, being reckless with your passion. They could have wanted you to have passion with a Sagittarius. Maybe they wanted you to feel like you wouldn't receive this good news if you didn't have passion with a Sagittarius. A Knight of Wands, someone who is reckless with their sexual energy, always looking for a good time, free-spirited. They can always like to flirt with everybody, and they have no shame in this. So they could be very rebellious, and they could have wanted you to be in the same energy so that you would be reckless and take action towards this Sagittarius, or allow them to take action towards you. So they could have tried to bully you into thinking that you wouldn't receive any good news if you didn't do what they wanted you to do, which is have reckless passion with people that was going to only give you unrequited love and manipulate you. And that could be all because they knew that there was an actual suitor in the upright that was looking towards you. And they didn't want you to come together with that person. Any more, Spirit, for my Libras? Then we got choice in the upright. So yeah, like I said, this could be all in regards to choices. They wanted you to make the wrong decisions. They wanted you to go down the wrong path. They didn't want you to be able to have discernment or use your discernment, go down the right path. So they could have wanted you restless. Maybe you have a choice between an Aries as well as a Pisces. Now, one of these decisions could be bad and one of them could be good. Hello. I know my phone about to overheat in a little bit, so I'm going to have to let it cool off. But y'all know how I do. I'll be right back with it. But this is what they do. They know my situation right now. So they try to stop me from doing these readings. And they know that my phone is going to overheat if I'm in the sun. They know that if I have my phone charged up while doing the readings, that's going to overheat even faster. But I have to be able to keep my phone charged to do these readings. So they be knowing what they be doing. But it's cool. We going to work through it. And we got fake profile. So someone could have made a fake profile pretending to be you, to try to make it seem like you were doing reckless meetups with these cheaters, with these manipulators that wanted you to have a one-night stand. So like I said, there could have been someone but on a fake page pretending to be you, so that they could try to have some proof and say that you were being reckless with your sexual energy, just out here doing anything, doing anybody. It's not just a filter, it's a full-on facade. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. Like I said. Any more? Any more, spirits? So we got real receipts. So someone could have the real receipts about someone making a fake profile of you, Libra. The screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. So because someone has these real receipts, they could be coming towards you with these real receipts. Maybe you knew that someone was behind a fake page trying to pretend to be you. This could have been a Sagittarius behind a fake page trying to pretend to be you, trying to pretend like you were being reckless with your sexual energy, like you were just meeting up with different people, having reckless passion with them. But you could be getting good news that your reputation is clear, because someone could be figuring out that it isn't you behind this fake page pretending to be you. So this could have messed with your reputation, Libra, because someone was behind a fake page making it seem like you were reckless, like you were out of control, like you went down the wrong path, like you made the wrong decision, you were making poor choices, when really you weren't. It was this Sagittarius behind this fake page. And now you could be getting the good news that your reputation will be clear because this person is found out. Any more for the sign of Libra, spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? For me, for we. What's the tea? Hello. And then we got plot twist. So yeah, it's definitely a plot twist, because this motherfucker is caught up. New info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect in the story, and the real story is showing up. So like I said, this person is caught up from doing this because somebody got the real receipt. So that's the plot twist. So maybe they thought that this was going to work, them pretending to be you off of a fake profile, pretending like you're being reckless. But now someone got the real receipts and they put 2 and 2 together, connected the dots, and now they realize what the real story is. So they could have, whoever the Sagittarius is that was pretending to be you off of a fake profile, they could be burning bridges, or they could have been doing something on this profile to have you burn bridges with people. Could be with a community of people. That's why this community could have wanted you to be unhappy, wanted you to be burdened, wanted to bully you because of whatever this Sagittarius was doing behind a fake profile, Libra. It's not about closure. It's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched beyond repair. So maybe someone was behind this fake page trying to ruin your connections with other people because they wanted to be the only one that you connect with. Or like I said, they just wanted you to connect with people that they wanted you to connect with. I still didn't inherit the Jackie, she said. Any more from my Libras? And we got back together. So someone could have gotten back together with someone, and that's why they could have burned the bridge with you as well, because they fell for the okie doke. The honeymoon round 2 has begun, but the real tea is in how long it will last. Then we have test results. So something could have to do with some test results, or someone could have burned a bridge with you, Libra, because they could have gotten back together with someone else. And they could have gotten this person pregnant or received a package from this person that they would have not wanted to receive. The guesswork is over. An answer is coming that will clarify everything or complicate it even more. So you could be getting clarity that this person either has something that this person that they got back together with gave them, or they either got this person pregnant. And you may not want to deal with this person because you could already know this. So you could just be throwing your hands up, saying, realizing that the bridge is burnt. Now, they could be wanting to come back together with you after either getting something from someone or impregnating them, only to realize that they already burnt the bridge for even trying. And then we got throwing shade. So someone could be throwing shade. This could be this person that they went back to, could be a Sagittarius that could have been pretending to be you off of a fake profile. Maybe they were able to connect with someone that wanted to come towards you, or that you once was with off of a fake profile pretending to be you, only for them then to meet up with this person to realize that they weren't you. They were actually someone else. Could be someone that they once dealt with before. But this person could be throwing shade because you can know what they've done. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. So whoever this Sagittarius is, they could have tried to make it seem like they were just playing around, when really they were doing this because they wanted a certain outcome. They didn't want a certain person to come towards you. What else from my Libras? What's the tea, Spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? So we got doing the work. So like I said, Libra, they didn't want you to seem like you were actually doing the work, like you weren't growing, like you weren't learning lessons. Growth is happening behind the scenes, healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. So they didn't want you to receive any good news because they knew that either if it was love or some sort of good news when it came to a gift, some support or money, that you would be able to unlearn survival mode, that you would be able to be able to plan and put yourself in a better position because you were. All right, y'all. My bad. I told y'all I was going to overheat. But anyways, let's get back to it. So like I said, they didn't want you to be able to focus on healing, but you could be owning your truth, releasing people, like I said. And they could have went as far as trying to mess with your finances to try to force you to go down the wrong path because they didn't want you to release a certain community of people as well. There could have been multiple people a part of this community that wanted to have passion with you, wanted to be able to mess with your love life. Any more for the sign of Libra? Any more, plenty more? What's the tea? What's the tea for me, for we? Oop, damn. So we got going broke. So they could have wanted you to go broke, Libra, so that you would be forced to have passion with someone. Maybe this passion was going to come with a gift. So like I said, these people could have wanted you to feel like you wouldn't receive good news if you didn't have passion with someone. So they could have tried to make it seem like you didn't have any options or opportunities but to deal with these people. So maybe they wanted you to play to pay, or pay. I forgot how they say that shit. Play for pay. So they could have wanted you to go broke just so that you would have a situation like that. The bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. So this is how they wanted you to be. So they wanted to force you to having passion with someone just so that you could mess up an opportunity of an actual love offer. Then we have unsent texts. So someone could be wanting to send you a text message, Libra, but they could be typing this message up, then deleting it out of fearing that you would respond in a way in which they're not ready for. Maybe they're feeling like you're going to reject them, or they could be fearing that you won't respond at all. They could be feeling like, why are they even trying to reach out to you when your silence says it all, pretty much. So they could be knowing that you don't want to speak with them, or they could just be in their heads assuming that you wouldn't want to speak with them anymore. Now this could be someone that had a hand in this, that's wanting to send you this text anymore. For my Libras, any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? Any more? Whoa, ski. So we got third wheel. So this could be someone that was a third wheel, or that was trying to be a third wheel to your relationship, or to whatever situation this was with whoever is wanting to connect with you. A side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo. And then we have heartbreak. So like I said, these people wanted you to be heartbroken. They didn't want you to receive actual love offers. They wanted your heart to be broken so you would be depressed, so you would have to be forced to deal with someone or people that you don't want to deal with. Sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. What hurts most isn't the ending, it's the fact that it never ever felt so right. So there could have been, like I said, in particular, Aquarius working with a Sagittarius. And they just could have involved a community of people as well as your family to try and break your heart. Because these people could be mad because you released them, like I said. So they could be heartbroken over you releasing them. So they wanted you to feel the same way. And then we have double life. So this could be someone that was having a double life. They were juggling stories, identities, as well as relationships. So this could have been someone that allowed a third party to enter in you guys' relationships that you no longer want to be with. And they could be upset about this, wanting to get back together, but they know that they burnt a bridge with you, Libra. Any more? Now, if this Sagittarius is pregnant, they could be wanting to come in, try to give you their good news of them getting pregnant by this person. So they could be trying to throw it in your face that they're pregnant by this person, even though you may not even want to get back with this person, but in their head, they could be feeling like you do. And that's why they keep throwing shade at you. Because just because this person wants you back, they could feel like you want them back as well. Any more? Any more, Spirit? For the sign of Libra. Then we have backstab. So you could have definitely been backstabbed by this person being a third wheel to your relationship. Trust was offered and loyalty was assumed, but beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. So, like I said, these people wanted to betray you because they didn't want you to receive actual love because they are in unhappy relationships. So they didn't want to see you in an actual happy relationship. Someone that was actually going to give to you. Someone that you would have a give and take relationship with. Someone that wasn't going to cheat on you. Then we have chasing clout. So whoever this third wheel was, they could have been chasing clout, and that's why they wanted to make a fake profile of you, Libra, to chase clout off of your name. They could know that you get a lot of attention, and they wanted the attention for themselves. So they felt like pretending to be you would be the only way for them to get the attention that you receive. They are addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. So like I said, they could have faked the whole story about you, Libra. Made a whole fake page. Could have been communicating with people off of this fake page. Could have been starting things with people. Taking donations and gifts that were meant for you, Libra. So these people could have thought that they were communicating with you, gifting you, and you were just being ungrateful, pretending like you were going broke, when the whole time is this third wheel created a story and they ran with it. They took from you, pretended to be you, while these people thought that you were just ungrateful or wasn't paying them any attention, when the whole time the attention that you were supposed to be getting, this third wheel was getting, because they wanted the spotlight. They wanted your spotlight. And maybe because they felt like they had to go through the lengths of stealing from you, pretending to be you. They could have been upset because they could have been seeing all the attention that you received from people, knowing that they were just pretending from you. If it really was you, they knew what you were receiving from these people, and they could have been jealous of that, wanting it for themselves. So even though they could have been able to obtain some gifts, some support that you were supposed to be getting from a community of people, they could have wanted you to still have an unhappy life. So they didn't want you to receive anything when it came to your creativity, your skill, because they was taking it for themselves, pretending like they were you. They didn't want you to have a good relationship, because even though they could have became a third wheel to your relationship, and meanwhile you left the relationship, let them have it, they still could realize that they were unhappy with this person, because this person could have still been cheating on them. So whatever they were doing to you, Libra, they could have been doing to this person as well. Maybe this person thought that they were going to come in between this connection, this relationship, and get treated better than you, all just to either get treated the same or worse. Any more for the sign of Libra? Then we got wedding day. So this person could be wanting to come back together with you and marry you, Libra. And that's why this third wheel could also be upset, because they could have done all this, work with your family, work with the community of people, all for someone to still want to come back to you, still want to marry you, or for you to still get real love. Just for you to still get a real offer, while they're sitting there with either an illness or a baby with someone that's just going to cheat on them and lie to them. And the person that's cheating on them and lying to them, they could be spying on you because they're wanting to get back together with you. There's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now. And then we have clean slate. So like I said, this person that they thought they were taken from you, they could be wanting a clean slate with you. A full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. So they could be wanting to make a change. Like I said, this could be an Aquarius, because we do got the Knight of Swords. That's big change. So they could be wanting to make a change, wanting to be confident, wanting to be bold in this change that they're wanting to make, in order to have a clean slate with you, Libra, so that they could come in and either propose to you. Any more? So they could have once before tried to run off with this third wheel, steal from you, right along with this third wheel that they cheated on you with, just to still come back and still want you. But they could be scared, afraid to reach out to you, because they could be feeling like they burnt a bridge with you by stealing from you right along with this third wheel. Any more for the sign of Libra? Then we got drama queen. So yeah, this third wheel is definitely a drama queen, because they stirred up a lot of drama, especially with you and a community of people. You could have had your own problems to deal with when it came to your family, but this drama queen, this third wheel, they wanted to create more problems in your life by making a whole community of people turn against you, because they were doing something in regards to your reputation. They created a fake page and was taken from people, and could have even been saying hurtful things or things to create enemies for you, Libra. And that's all because they wanted drama in your life. They didn't want you to be happy because they did so much just to get this person, just to be a third wheel, thinking that they will receive what you will receive, the attention, the love, or whatever, the gifts, or whatever else, just to realize that this person still wanted you, will always want you. So they could have wanted to cause nothing but drama, burden you. Don't get pulled into the drama. If peace showed up, they start a fight out of boredom. So this could be a person that feel like they don't receive good offers, or they're not satisfied with the offers that they receive. They could feel like the offers that they receive aren't offers to where people will actually love them. So they could be tied up with always having to be a third wheel of someone's situation, always having to deal with manipulators, receiving unrequited love, always having to put up with or settle for one night stands and not someone that they could actually have for themselves. So like I said, they didn't want you to have it in return. All because they hated the attention you get. They hated that you were in the spotlight. They hated that people just wanted to give to you, wanted to show you love. They hated the offers that you received. You could be someone that receives a lot of offers. And then we have numbing out. So this drama queen, they could be numbing out now that this person is not wanting to deal with them, and they're still wanting to come back towards you, Libra. So they could be drinking themselves, trying to numb themselves, trying to pretty much make themselves feel better or get out of this sunken place, when really it's just going to make them feel worse. So they could be at a bar drinking. They say they've got it under control, but the pattern is starting to show. When life gets heavy, their escape route is always chemical. And because they're always intoxicated, this is probably why they choose drama. And we have scam alert. So like I said, this person definitely could have scammed you, Libra. It's not always just about money, clout, access, reputation. There are many ways to get played. So not only did they try to play you when it came to money, clout, access, and reputation, they wanted to play you in regards to love. So they scammed you in multiple ways. And now they could be in your feelings because you're still getting attention. You could still be in the spotlight. You could still be getting good news. Your reputation could be getting clear because they could be getting found out about. Boiling point. So this person could be reaching their boiling point. Pressure has been building for too long. This situation's one spark away from full-blown combustion. So this person could be really upset right now. And because they're under the influence, they could be thinking of doing something yet again towards you, Libra, because they're angry at the outcome. And then we have villain vibes. They are never the villain in their own story, but the trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about their vibe just doesn't sit right. So this is someone with a nasty vibe. Like, that's probably why they don't get the attention that they want to get, or they're just never satisfied with what they receive as far as attention, as far as the money they receive. They're never satisfied. They could just be someone who always want what someone else has. They could pay too much attention to other people and what they're receiving instead of being grateful for what they receive. Then we have court date. So there could be a court date that's coming up. They could also be upset about this court date because they've done all this and now it resulted into legal issues because they chose to do so much. The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. So it could have took a long time for a court date to even be had, because this person could have just been getting away with what they were doing towards you. They weren't getting caught, or people weren't catching on to what this person was doing, Libra. But now, since someone has been able to catch this person up and they have real receipts of what this person has been doing, they could have filed some paperwork so that this could be taken to court, so they could be numbing out about that as well. So maybe they know that they may have to pay out some legal fees, or even serve some time for pretending to be you, Libra. Then we have sober life. So you could be living a sober life right now, Libra, with no distractions or substances to blur the view. What's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. So like I said, you could be someone who doesn't indulge. Meanwhile, they wanted to burden you so much that you would turn to substances just like they do. Because this is someone that always turns to substances every time things don't work out in their favor. They could have thought that if they burdened you enough, bullied you enough, that you would do the same things that they would do in the situation. And because it didn't work that way, because you were too focused on healing, too focused on learning lessons, too focused on trying to grow, and you chose to live a sober life, they weren't able to do that. So now you have better choices for you, because you chose to live a sober life, because you chose to learn lessons and actually grow. Like I said, they wanted to make it seem like you didn't. Let's get some additionals. They're whole crazy. Day, that crazy bitch I did again. Oh, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo and Lulu. Cuckoo and Lulu the Lulu. What else for my Libras? What else for my Libras? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea, Spirit? For me, for we, what's the tea? So we got movie night. So someone could be wanting to come in with the offer to take you on a movie night or have a movie night with you. They could be on a Greyhound right now coming towards you, Libra. Someone name could be Barb. Any more? Oh. So we got forest. So someone could be in a forest or near a forest. I hope they ain't trying to have a movie night in a forest. I wouldn't trust it. Hey, yo. Then we have graduation. So you could have graduated, Libra. Graduated from who you used to be. Or you could be going to a graduation. You could be eating ice cream after this graduation. So that could be a part of the celebration for you graduating. And we have park. You could be at a park. You could be going to a park, eating ice cream, celebrating this graduation. And we have placing cameras everywhere you frequent. So this These people, this community of people could have been placing cameras everywhere you frequent to be able to be all up in your business, to be able to bully you. This could be in regards to a stolen inheritance as well. So this could be physical or spiritual. So you could have had an inheritance that was stolen that was actually gifted to you, Libra, as well as a spiritual inheritance if that's where you get your creativity from. So this third wheel could have tried to steal your inheritance, or they could have stolen your inheritance by pretending to be you. And then we have wanting to feel your touch. So someone could be wanting to feel your touch. Could be this person that's wanting to get back together with you, have this movie night. Someone named could be Brendan. And we have sees you as their sweetheart. So this person that's wanting to get back together with you, they could see you as their sweetheart. And they're wanting to feel your touch at this time. This could be a high-ranking Mason. That is gifted, or they can know that you are gifted. Someone named could be Scotty as well. And we have get out now. So someone may need to get out of somewhere right now. If you are in a forest, get out. Especially if someone is wanting to have a movie night with you in a forest setting, get out now. Because if it's with a high-ranking Mason, they could be trying to do something to you, and Spirit is warning you to get out now. If you was a part of a certain community, Spirit could have been nudging you to get out now. Or maybe this high-ranking Mason, this person that's wanting to get back together with you, they may be getting the nudge to get out of the situation with this drama queen. Then we have loves how wet you get. So they could love how wet you get. Maybe this third wheel doesn't get as wet. But they could feel unworthy of you. And we have loves wine. So they could love to drink wine, or you could love to drink wine, Libra. They could be wanting to gift you some wine. Then we have works in IT. So someone could work in IT that was being nosy all up in your business as well. Or maybe this is how this third wheel was able to create a fake page of you, because they could have been stealing off of your devices to be able to create this fake profile so that it would seem like it's you. They could work in IT or know someone that works in IT that they could have been working together with to be able to hack your devices. Then we have Pisces male. So there could be a Pisces male who works in IT that could have been working with these people, as well as a Sagittarius male. Then we have a Pisces female as well. Like I said, it is a few Pisces out here. So all of these people could have worked together. And we have no. So if you are questioning something in regards to this Pisces female, the answer is no. Then we have yes. So I don't know what that's about. Then we have police brutality. So there could be some police brutality going on. They could be wanting to do this in a forest setting, this police brutality. They could be on a racist rampage. Then we have Arabic. Someone could be Arabic that's involved. Their name could start with S. Then we have a Taurus. Haitian man could be involved. Someone's name could be Ant. This could be a nickname. Someone could be Ghanaian, or however you say that. Their name could be Bynum, or this could be their last name that could be involved, a Ghanaian. And then we have getting fitted for a wedding dress. So you could be getting fitted for a wedding dress, Libra. And we got jumping the broom. So you could be jumping the broom soon. There will be wedding bells because someone is definitely wanting to come and marry you. And if you say yes, you will be getting fitted for this wedding dress. Now, it could be to a Ghanaian man with the name Bynum. And we got has a kid. This person could have a kid. Any more for the sign of Libra, Spirit? Any more, plenty more? What's the tea? For me, for we, what's the tea? What's the tea, Spirit? Someone's name could be Amanda that's involved in this as well. There could be a Scorpio Spanish woman. Now, I don't know if they have a kid with this Scorpio Spanish woman or someone named Amanda, but they could. Then we have Brittany. Someone named Brittany could be involved as well. There could also be a Pisces Haitian man involved in this. A part of this community of people. This could be a community of law officials as well as high-ranking Masons. Then we have beast mode. So you could be in beast mode at this time, Libra. Oh. And it could be someone that's a part of this community that could be working in factories making human meat. It could be this Pisces Haitian man. Then we got an Audi. So someone could drive an Audi or Audi. And then we have Rodney. Someone named could be Rodney that's involved with this. They could drive a black car, or you could drive a black car, Libra. Then we have Uber or Lyft. You could work for Uber or Lyft. Or whoever Rodney is, they could drive for Uber or Lyft. Then we have sending out invitations. So they could be sending out invitations for this wedding if they are a part of your family. Or you will soon be sending out invitations. Then we have C's marriage with you. So yeah, whoever it is that's wanting to come and marry you, they definitely see marriage with you. As there is several marriage cards out here. Then we got haters ball. So there's people that should make a haters ball because they damn sure hating. Was hating on your love life. Was hating that you have an offer that is coming towards you. Then we have a Pisces Haitian woman could also be involved. They could be hating on the fact that someone is wanting marriage with you. There could be someone who is Creole that could be sending you heavy evil eye at this time. Then we have not prepared for the backlash. So these people will not be prepared for the backlash of what they've been doing to try to stop not only your love life, but try to steal an inheritance from you. Then we have a Capricorn, Jamaican woman could be involved. A Jamaican Spanish man could be involved. You could call these people the show stoppers because they definitely was trying to stop your show. Then we have a Mason meeting. So these Masons could be having a meeting. They could be having this meeting on Thursday. They could be having a meeting to try to see how they could stop the show. Try to stop this marriage from happening. Or stop you from receiving good news. And we have a Libra Spanish woman that's also involved. Things could be at the grand finale, or you could call it the grand finale, because things are coming to a head, coming to a close. And then we have a Aquarius could be involved. The name Tony or Brooke could be significant. Any more, Spirit, for the sign of Libra? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? Whoa. So someone could be in the state of Iowa or traveling to or from. That's involved. Then we have Best Buy. So Libra, you could have recently went to Best Buy. Then we have reach out. So you may need to reach out to someone, or they may need to reach out to you, or they could be wanting to reach out to you. Then we have only wants to marry you just to unalive you. So this marriage could be taking place just to unalive you if this is by a higher ranking Mason. So like I said, this person wanting to marry you, they could be a high ranking Mason. And they could just be wanting to marry you because they were involved with stealing an inheritance from you. So like I said, they could be coming together, having this Mason meeting. It could be how to bring this marriage together so that they could steal this inheritance or get away with the fact that they stole it. So they could be going as far as trying to get you to marry this high-ranking Mason so that this person could unalive you once you guys are married. Then we have people involved, rather stay stuck, believing the lie that they were told on you. So these people, the person that's wanting to come towards you and marry you, as well as the third wheel that they chose to allow to come in between you guys' relationship, they could have both worked together to steal this inheritance. And because they wanted to get away with this, they wanted so many people involved, so they could have lied to these people. Like I said, they could have created a whole fake story out here just to have people come up against you and want to work with them. So like I said, they could have made a fake profile of you pretending to be you and could have created enemies for you so that these people would go against you. And like I said, these people could have thought that in the beginning that they were supporting you, that they were helping you, and whatever it is that this third wheel did, this drama queen did, to stir up drama, create enemies for you, made these people feel like you either wasn't grateful for what they've done, or you weren't holding up your end of the bargain. So these people could have been angry and decided to become your enemy right along with these people, but that was the plan. So they believed a lie and decided to stay on the opposite side, the opposing side. Then we have younger brother. Someone's younger brother could be involved as well. Anything else for my Libra spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? God damn, why they all flipping out like that? Flipping out like that. So we got passed away. So your younger brother could have passed away, Libra, or someone's younger brother could have passed away. Someone's name could be Brown or have the last name Brown. Then we have a Virgo Latin man could be involved. They could be trying to lace someone's blunt. Then we have, or that could be how they're trying to make you pass away, Libra, is to lace your blunt. And then we have only have eyes for you. So this person wanting to come in and marry you, they could be pretending like they only have eyes for you, but they set you up and they're still trying to set you up so that you will be unalived. Then we have someone named Miss T could be involved as well. These could also be not only Masons as well as your family members, but also there could be a community of people, a part of the adult industry that's a part of this setup. You could be seeing 444 a lot at this time. You could be a big solid eater, or someone involved could be. And then we have divine partner. So someone could have been your divine partner, but they chose to work against you. Or maybe this person wanting to marry you, they could be wanting to come in towards you, pretending like they're your divine partner, so you wouldn't actually get together with your actual divine partner. Or they could have just lost the connection. They could have rejected the connection, and now you could have a new divine partner that's at play because they chose wrong, whoever this old divine partner is. There could be a doctor that's involved as well. They could be involved with some sort of test results. Maybe these people were trying to ruin your reputation in regards to some test results. And they could have had a doctor that's in this community to do something to test results. So they could have altered test results. But they could be having legal fees, or they wanted you to have legal fees. But like I said, all of this could be resulting in a court date because this has went too far. And then we have Marie. Someone named could be Marie that's involved, as well as Brock. Then we have a Taurus Haitian woman could be involved. Someone's name could be Camilla that's also involved. Then we have a Taurus male. So there could be a lot of people involved. This Taurus male could be dark skinned who's involved as well. Someone named could be Sean. They could be from Philadelphia who's also involved. You could be from Philadelphia, Libra, as well. A Capricorn white woman could be involved. Someone's name could be Kinsley, or their name could be Kinsley or Kinsey. Any more from my Libra spirit? Any more, plenty more? What's the tea? So someone could have recently visited Raising Cane, or whoever Kinsey or Kinsley is, they could work for Raising Cane. They could have long hair, or a Capricorn black man with long hair. They could be involved as well. Then we have trying to put wear and tear on your vehicle. So these people could be trying to put wear and tear on your vehicle at this time. That could be a part of them trying to burden you. Someone named could be Vince that's involved. They could be a Capricorn. You could have a unique birthmark, Libra. Then we have 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So these Masons could be having a Mason meeting on Thursday between the times of 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Or someone could be trying to come towards you. They could be arriving at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. any time between those times. It could be an Aquarius. Any more from my Libras? Any more, plenty more? What's the tea for me, for we, spirit? So we got married. So someone could be married or they could be trying to marry you by this time on whatever day that they come towards you. And this could be all due to a will, or someone named could be Will as well. And we have a toxic Leo male could also be involved in this. They could be dark-skinned. And we have a landscaping business, so they could have a landscaping business. You could be baking cookies at this time, Libra. And then we have no. So if you have a question about whoever this dark-skinned, toxic Leo male is, the answer is no. Or a question, should I say. And then we have major comeback. So you will be having a major comeback after this is all said and done. Or after you receive this good news, or this will, this inheritance. And then we have someone named Justin could be involved. They could be a Capricorn, Trinidad man. They could be dark-skinned. They could have a landscaping business. And we have Virgo. A Virgo could be involved. Someone's name could be Larry. Then we have EJ. Someone's name could also be EJ that's involved. What else for my Libras? So someone could be in regrets, Libra. They could realize that they've made mistakes. They could be disappointed in themselves. Realize that they missed the opportunity with you. Like I said, they could realize that they burned a bridge with you. Then we have healing vibes. Or there could be multiple people in regret because they know that you're going to have a major comeback. And they could be mad because they missed the opportunity with you, because they wanted to betray you instead of do right by you. Then we have healing journey, because you're on this healing journey. You could be in higher vibrations, and you could have a lot of abundant opportunities that's coming towards you. So you could be getting gifts from your creative endeavor, your creativity. You could be getting a lot of support from that, but you could also be getting a will that you were left in. And we have celestial alignment, starseed activation. So you could be a starseed and you have been activated because you chose to stay on the right path. You chose to have this spiritual transformation. You were able to awaken, and now you are aligned. And we have wisdom. So you could have gained a lot of wisdom from your experiences that you went through with these people, with your family, with this community of people. You become wiser and use it to help others. So you could be using your wisdom to help others that could possibly be going through the same things or similar. Any more for the sign of Libra? Any more? Plenty more? What's the tea? For me, for we, Spirit. So we got loyalty. So someone in a situation, like I said, you could have one person, you could have a choice between two people or either multiple, but someone in the situation could actually be loyal to you, Libra. They could be trustworthy. They could be someone that you were friends with first, but they do have your best interest, and this could be a caring connection, while someone else could just be wanting to marry you, to unalive you. So be careful with the choice that you make. So I will say no to the high-ranking Mason if they have anything to do with this community of people that worked against you. I will not deal with them. And then we have cutting through the BS. So you could be cutting through the BS at this time, Libra. You could be a truth teller, head over heart, confident, analytical. And you could have definitely been betrayed by multiple people in multiple ways. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall. Beware. Then we have alchemists. So you could be an alchemist. You have the ability to turn what was meant to destroy you into something beautiful and fruitful. And these people don't like that because, like I said, they wanted you to be depressed, to be in pain, to even be unalived, because they wanted what was for you. They didn't want you to be happy, and they knew that with everything that you were meant to have, you would be happy. Let's see if we can get a few more. Plenty more, plenty more. What's the tea? So, you know what? I got something to say. Y'all, be careful out here, because I was just on Instagram last night and I just seen a disturbing video. A lot is going on right now when it comes to a lot of people getting unalive, mostly African Americans. So a lot of African American people are being sacrificed. So there was a black male that was pretty much sacrificed. I'm going to say it was sacrificed because they raped the man. So a whole bunch of men or a whole bunch of people raped this man and then hung him. And they said this was at a festival. And there was so many people out there, so they don't understand how nobody didn't notice that this happened. So they said that the man packed up all his belongings, but then they tried to act like the man packed up his belongings just to unalive himself. Now, we do have forests out here and someone lacing blunts. So maybe there is someone trying to plan a celebration to be able to propose to you, Libra, or whoever you are. You can have Libra in your chart. So this don't have to just be for Libras. Like I said, it could resonate for your sun, your moon, or your rising. So they could be planning to set up a gathering to where that this person will be able to propose. So they could be trying to get you in multiple ways because they know that this court date is coming up. And they could be wanting to unalive you before this court date comes up. So while you guys are at this gathering, they could be trying to get you to accept this person's hand in marriage, so that you guys will pretty much be locked in, or they could be wanting to have a quick marriage, but then they could want to go on a honeymoon stage, but they could be wanting to take you like to a forest area to have this honeymoon, pretending like they just want to be alone, you and them. But it could be set up to where that they're having a Mason meeting to orchestrate how this is going to go down. And there could be people that is going to later come to this area to celebrate with you guys after this honeymoon stage. And this could be when they are trying to unalive you. So they could either be trying to lace your blunt, and whatever it is that they're trying to put in your blunt, it will either put you in a state where they could do the same thing as they done to the black male that just passed away and was unalive, so they could be wanting to lace your blunt to have you unconscious so that they could grape you and then hang you. So I would be careful, because like I said, a lot of that is going on right now. So people are pretty much being sacrificed left and right, just like the Nolan Wells situation. So a lot of that is going on right now. So I would just be careful of the people that's coming in. And we have repo. So these people could be trying to get your car repoed, your assets repossessed. So that's why they could have been trying to attack your work or work with your boss so that they could abuse their power so that you could go broke, as we did have going broke out here. So they wanted you like this. They wanted your assets to be repossessed, you to be default on payment so you could be out on the street, so that they'll better be able to attack you or to come in with the offer, because they feel like you would be in desperate need. You would be desperate enough to accept this offer if you were in that position. And then we have frenemy. So there could have been multiple people that wanted to pretend to be your frenemy. Now, we do have this Aquarius coming in, but we also had the Aquarius card of making a break for it that says enemy disguised as a friend. So this person could be coming in, like I said, claiming that they're in regret for how they treated you, wanting to make a change, wanting to give you an opportunity, but they're a frenemy. They're a fake friend. They have hidden intentions. They're two-faced. They're playing both sides. And then we have penny pinching. So they feel like the only way that they'll be able to come in with this offer is to have you penny pinching. So they want you without any money or little money when they come in, so that they could give you an offer that you're not going to want to refuse. So they want you financially struggling in order for them to come in with this offer. And we got SOS. So this is definitely a SOS, or they wanted you to be in distress. They wanted you to act with urgency. Act with urgency by doing what they wanted you to do. Go towards someone that they wanted you to go towards, because they had multiple ways on how they were going to unalive you or tarnish your reputation before this court date, because they don't want you to receive this will, or they don't want to go down for trying to steal this from you or have stolen it from you. So they feel like if you're in this distressed state, needing assistance, that they'll be able to come in, rush in easily, and give you an opportunity that's going to allow you to change things. But it's all going to result in your unaliving. And then we have memories. But this person could be someone that you share memories with. And they could be missing you. They could be wanting to revisit the past, but it's only to get the job done. Any more for the sign of Libra? Any more for my Libras? What's the T? Any T? Plenty more, any more? What's the T for me, for we? So we got sneaky link. So this person definitely had a sneaky link, or they could be wanting to come in and have you as a sneaky link, a hidden lover, a low-key situation. They want you to either be a side piece, or when they get married to you, they could still have this drama queen, this third wheel as a side piece. So like I said, once they get with you, nothing is going to change. Everything is still going to be in play for what they want for you, while they're still dealing with this drama queen who helped them steal from you, who was pretending to be you. Then we have the blues. So they could have wanted you to be scared, wanted you to be in heavy in your emotions, heavily mentally distressed anymore. So they have multiple ways on how they're trying to get you in a messed up position to where as though you either won't make it to this court date or you won't be able to win it. And we have harmony because they know when you receive this, you will be balanced, you will be at peace, and you will be happy. And we have turn. They'll know that you'll be able to celebrate, but they could want you to be turned, you to focus on surface pleasures. Like I said, they want you to focus on sex, drugs, and alcohol. They want you to be a party animal so that they could slip through the cracks. How about to say cracks? Slip through the cracks and send someone in to have passion with you. So like I said, they got multiple ways on how they will try to destroy you or unalive you. And then we have puzzle. So they could want you to be confused, conflicted, puzzled about who it is that you really should go towards. So like I said, something could be happening on this honeymoon. And look, you see the settings that they in, right? It do kind of look like a forest setting and they in like a little tent or something. So like I said, be careful. Because whoever this is that's wanting to marry you, after they marry you, if this is a quick marriage, that they'll want to just get married at a court date as soon as they come to you, they could be doing this just so that they could take you to this forest setting, act like it may be set up all nice, just like this, just to distract you from what's really going on or what they really have planned. So they could be laying it on thick, really acting like what it is what you're seeing, but that's all to distract you. Then we have cuffing season. So they could be wanting to do this by cuffing season because they know that you're single and ready to mingle. So they could be on the hunt for you, looking for you. And then we have lust. So this person could be lusting after you, or they could be trying to get you to turn up so that you could be in this lustful energy. This person could have been greedy when it came to your sexual energy. They could be wanting to bareback you to also trap you as well. Trying to be inconsiderate of you, even though that you guys would be just in the honeymoon stage. They could be wanting to get you pregnant during this honeymoon stage. So they're wanting a tie to you in any way, shape, or form, or just for you to no longer be here. So they have multiple ways, like I said, to try and pull this off. Already dating myself. I know that's right. Me too. Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for my son of Libras? So this person could be being very extra. They could be trying too hard. They could be being dramatic. They could be trying to start things, or this is what they could have tried to do in the past. And we have rebound. So this person could only want to get with you, be married to you, to treat you like a rebound, be flighty with you, have you as a temporary option, or they could still be wanting the side piece to be on the side so that they'll always have this person as their rebound, their temporary option. Then we have new boo, and this could all be because they don't want you to have a new boo, someone that's actually going to love you, someone that you guys could learn from. So I would just be careful. But yeah, Libra, that was your reading. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please be careful out here in these streets. Because it's very wicked, 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 wicked. Nowadays, people are cray cray. But yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. Anybody want a personal reading, have any questions, or would like a vent session or to donate, the information is in the description below this video. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Please be careful once again. Take heed. Deuces. I holla, 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 holla.